This is a lot different than our normal setup, as you can see. Podcast boys in full effect right now. The Nike Hyper Adapt basketball. Nike just dropped that on everyone's head top this morning. Buckets and I were supposed to be in New York City for the event. We were going to wear test them, but we had to stay here. We had some stuff going on. I've been getting a lot of questions about this sneaker just this morning. Like, questions are just rolling in. So we figured, you know what? We got the brand new podcast, which, by the way, if you have not listened to our podcast yet, we'll put a link in the description. You should definitely check that out. But we figured, why not go full podcast boys on them and just kind of give our initial thoughts on the sneaker, even though we don't have the sneaker yet. We will have the sneaker, we just don't have it yet. So right off the bat, you've seen what they look like.
Yep.
Scale of 1 to 10, fan, not a fan.
I think it's cool. I'm excited because it's a new thing, obviously.
Right.
New basketball sneakers are always exciting. It looks kind of like a Kobe AD to me, which was a pretty good sneaker.
It does, and actually, just to jump on that point real quick, the homie Matthew Panzarino, he is from TechCrunch. He's in New York right now, and I actually saw him tweet that they fit and feel like a Kobe AD. The Kobe AD fits true to size,
yep,
which is good to know, because I saw a lot of people and a lot of questions we were getting, or I was getting, was, oh, I'm afraid they're going to be too heavy.
Oh, yeah.
I think because there's like so much tech in the shoe.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it must feel like you're wearing like a robot on your foot.
2 laptops.
Exactly.
2 laptops, I'm sorry.
Laptops. Not a Labrador, but a lap.
Yeah.
A lap. I think they look cool. I agree with Buckets. I'm excited just because it's something new. I don't think we've ever had, well, this is the first self-lacing. And that's the spiel, right? Or that's the hype, is that it's self-lacing.
Yeah, it's not laceless. There's been a lot of laceless performance sneakers. It's self-lacing.
Right. According to Nike, this is a step up from basically Flywire.
Yeah.
You know, this adapt, or this fit adapt. Now, what makes it even cooler, and where like you get even more tech, like the tech and the performance world colliding, is that you can basically manage everything or control everything from an app on your phone. And you can change everything from the LED lights, the different colors. You can change the different snugness and how loose or how tight it is. You can do that from the shoe. You can also do it from the app, which is really, really cool. Now I'm just gonna pull up a few things on my phone here.
It's like a My Number bed.
Bang, nailed it. You nailed it. Tempur-Pedic?
No, I don't think they're Tempur-Pedic. I think it's more of like almost like a fancy air mattress.
Now, the homie Cousteau is also at the event. Shouts to him, blessing everybody with info as he always does. They're $350.
Yeah.
Which is, okay, that's really expensive for a basketball sneaker, but it's a lot cheaper than the $700 and something that the Hyper Adapt 1 was, which it wasn't a performance sneaker.
Yeah.
But that was twice as much.
Yeah.
Even more. And then obviously if you want to go back to the Air Mag,
crazy money.
Yeah, $60,000, $50,000, $100,000, whatever it was. So it's at least a little bit more affordable. Still a really high price point, but you're getting something that we've never got before, which is a self-lacing performance basketball sneaker. So $350, you can actually pre-order them right now, I believe. They are officially releasing All-Star Weekend in Charlotte, February 14th, 2019, which is cool. What better time?
Yeah, All-Star is always a cool time to break out new stuff, show the people what you got.
Exactly, and Nike always brings it for All-Star. The 17th of February, they'll be available on Nike.com, and then worldwide on the 19th. The 14th through the 19th, and you can pre-order them now. So we're definitely gonna have a pair, but I'm just excited. We see signature sneakers all the time, a new Kyrie, a new LeBron, a new this, but this is something that's many levels up.
It's above a signature sneaker.
For sure. Now, the first NBA player who's going to wear them is going to be Jason Tatum.
Okay.
You think he's a good person to, a good ambassador, a good person?
I think he's a very good young ambassador.
And, there's been talk about Jason Tatum maybe getting his own signature sneaker.
Oh, really?
Well, it's a question that I've got.
Okay.
Hey, who should get the signature sneaker? Tatum, Booker, Giannis, kind of whatever. Who's that next guy? But I think Tatum is a good guy to test it out on court. I really dig that on the app, it seems like you can control a lot. It's not just like hit a button, okay, lace up. It seems more interactive than that. Like you could have different settings for shooting around and for like an actual game, like different tightness levels. Also, somebody from Nike, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, forgive me, but someone from Nike said that it was proven that an athlete's foot could expand maybe like a half size over the course of a game. Who knows, like blood flow or whatever the case is. That seems like a lot, but nonetheless, definitely fit could change through the game. This sneaker is made so that it can account for and adjust to those type of things. So will they nail it on the first one? Probably not. I would imagine that there would be some learning curve.
There's going to be room for improvement
For
for
sure.
sure. But it's, like you said, it is exciting because it's this meshing, or this, I don't even know what the word is, but of.
Yeah, it's not like the colliding or like the molding together of
The symbiosis.
The symbiosis. I like it. Take it back to science class.
The synergy of tech and performance
Right.
coming together in a way that's never before been done.
Right now, and that is super, super exciting. Buckets and I, we like tech, been basketball players our entire life. So for us, this is like right in our wheelhouse with like both of these things. For me, where it will really be a game changer is when it's the best basketball sneaker on the market.
Yeah.
If you can have the best basketball sneaker on the market and have it so tech heavy or like so like futuristic or ahead of its time, because now a lot of people are exploring like self-lacing options and stuff like this, and this is obviously Nike's version of it. But if they can nail that, if it's just kind of like a novelty, then it'll be forgotten about.
If it's a
pretty
gimmick,
quick.
it's a gimmick.
Exactly. So I guess it would have been fun to wear test them. We'll obviously get our chance to, and we'll really, really put them to the test as we always do. Trying to think about some other questions we got. A lot of people were talking about the price point, when they were going to be available, the sizing, which Panzerino helped us out with. Another thing that Panzerino said, Panzer on Twitter, for those of you who don't know, was far more wearable than the first version. So he's talking about the
HyperAdapt
1.0.
Yep.
So that's good to know because those weren't incredibly wearable. Definitely like to think of doing anything in athletic in those would be tough.
That was more of like a novelty.
Yeah, or more of just like I'm just going to stunt on them kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know? But, you know, more affordable, more attainable than the Air Mag, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, a little more wearable too. Definitely not something that you could go hooping. I think that's pretty much it. It remains to be seen how good they actually are, but I'm hopeful. To me, what it seems like, and to a lot of you out there, you can let us know if you agree. Leave a comment below and let us know, how do you feel about these? Are you excited about them? To me, and I think I speak for both of us, it seems like a Kobe juiced up.
Yeah.
It seems like
very juiced up.
And Kobe is one of the best Nike signature lines of all time.
Agreed.
So I'm excited about that. Kobe's had a very, very solid line. So if you were going to kind of like base a silhouette or like a structure on a basketball sneaker, Kobe's a good one to go with. So it's a futuristic, tech-heavy, self-lacing Kobe that I can't wait to get my hands on and hooping. Any final thoughts from Young Buckets Esquire? Please say the Esquire.
No.
Okay, podcast boys. Yo, if you haven't heard our podcast, it's pretty much me and Buckets shooting the shit, doing this, talking about everything from food to sneakers to fashion to movies to music to whatever. Life tings. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you very, very much. Remember, leave a comment below and let us know how you feel about these. It's kind of a big deal. You know, it feels like kind of a big deal. So we definitely wanted to get this out to everyone. Again, a little different than our normal style, but something that we wanted to do. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Well, we'll be in the back tomorrow. We'll be in the Bat Cave tomorrow. Today, we're out here. We're lounging, the Gentleman's Lounge. Tomorrow, we'll be back there. We'll see you then. I'm out. He's out. We're out.